Greetings and salutations, my dear audience. This is Joe St. Egg Benedictus, just coming at you with a discussion about Bible, Oxford, number 9814, New Revised Standard Version, one of my favorite text blocks and one of my favorite Bibles. And I'll explain why this is here and what this video is all about. But first, I want to give a shout out to my pal Mike, to all the visionaries and mystics out there. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that we've been together for almost 3 years now on this channel, maybe. At least, yeah, 3 years, because it's been 3 years since the pandemic broke out, and I was definitely filming before the pandemic, if I can remember correctly. Anyway, this is a Revised Standard Version Bible, no Apocrypha, by Oxford. As I mentioned, 9814. And this is a Bible that I've had for some years, but gave it to my son. So this is now my son's copy. All right, so if you go in here, pull this out. I picked this up for, I don't know, something at Christian Book Distributors a long time ago, a few years ago. Actually, I still have the bill of receipt here. I picked it up in, let's see, 5/24/18. There you go. 2018, so not too long ago, okay? And one of the things I started noticing as I was using this, just to give you a little preview here, you know, it's kind of started to rub off on the spine. Okay, you can barely see the Oxford there. Now, mind you, I gave this to my son about 2 years ago because I gave this to him and I bought the Cambridge NRSV with Apocrypha. So this has been in the box for 2 years. And he hasn't used it because he uses another Bible. And you could see just within the short time, so that would be 2018 and about 2020, just within that short time of how, you know, kind of faded this is. But one of the things I noticed is that it was starting to get a crease. You can even see a little bit in the middle, okay? So one of the things I want to warn you about, if you get the 9814, which is a wonderful, like I said, one of the best text blocks on the market, in my opinion. Just watch for the creases in the cover, the genuine leather, because it is not a forgiving kind of leather. And these ribbons, if you know anything about Oxfords, these ribbons are terrible as well. And a lot of people just switch them out. You can also see there is no art gilding, which is fine. It's not a premium buy. It doesn't pretend to be a premium Bible. What the strength is about this is, one, it is not the 2K Denmark edition, and therefore you get the old school font, which to me is one of the best things about this Bible. But again, if you look at the side, you just need to be careful of that crease. It's not a wangy cover, and you can even see there, or back here, just how that creases. So you just need to be careful. Other than that, beautiful Bible. It has that gild line on the side of the leather. Nice gilding. But if you know Oxfords, that's how they roll. My initials were on here, but I rubbed it off with the nail polish remover, whatever you're supposed to do. Anyway, and it's fine. But what I did was I bought the Cambridge NRSV because I needed something bigger to read, to preach out of. This was very hard to preach out of. This was my preaching Bible. So I passed it on to my son, and I told him that he can have it. And let me see here. And that's that. But I've always loved this Bible, and many of you who watch this channel regularly know I bought a hardcover edition of this about 1.5 years ago to replace this. And I bought it for like $10. And it has multicolor ribbons, and I really love it, and I use it for Bible studies. But I do miss the leather. So what I did was purchased another one because somebody had it for sale, a used one for a good price. I think it was all of $39, which I think is good because the original is about $50, if I remember correctly. And that was, like I said, several years ago. So let me go ahead and open this here as carefully as possible. All right. Ooh, nice and wrapped well. So kudos to the person who shipped this. Good wrapping. Thank you for shipping it not only well, but on time. and promptly within a few days. So if you're on our Facebook Lovers of the NRSV page, you can see that somebody had this on sale. His name is Pastor Dean, and he did a really good job of shipping, as you can see. All right, can do away with this. Do away with that. All right. Now the question is, why do I need another of these if the hardcover suffices? Well, I really miss the leather, guys. That, and they don't sell these anymore because now Zondervan has them, and as I mentioned, Zondervan changed the font, and I'm not a big fan. I really am not of the newer NRSV fonts. Even the NRSV updated edition, not a big fan of the font, even though it is a pretty Bible, and Zondervan really hit it out of the park with the with the things for the publishing of it, the paper, the designs. Really do like the NRSV updated edition, but just can't get past the font. This is my favorite text block. I love this font even better, and the space, the white space, even better than my NOABs. That's just me. All right, so here it is. Ooh, look, still freshly packaged. Actually, the only reason why I got this was because it was still in the package. You can see 9814. Beautiful. I mean, do I even want to open it? Look at that gild. Look at that gleam, that gold. Look at that beautiful. Oh, I must have it. All right. And this is what happens when you're a Bible person. You just get that one Bible that you just really love, the GOAT. The greatest of all times. Greatest of all time. And that's what you get. You get this just beautiful, wonderful, amazing Bible. And the reason why I bought that hardcover is because I missed it. I gave that to my son. I didn't want to take it back. No backsies. Plus, he's going to keep it forever. My goal, I hope. And then, like a year later, which is about 8 months ago, or a couple years later, I got my son and my daughter the Baylor NRSV Study Bible. But those are study Bibles. I mean, they're not going to bring that to church. And the idea was for my son, Brother Saint, to have a Bible to go to church in. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Now, this is interesting. This has a perimeter line here, okay? My version does not have that. Stiff cover. Oh, smell that leather. New leather. It has the ribs, which my Bible... Let me see if the old one has it. Now I got to compare. All right, now this is going to go from a package breaking to a comparison. Okay, so it does have the perimeter. Okay, so you can see the perimeter is very faint, but it's there. You can see it in the light. It does have the hub, so it just must be new and fresh. I mean, look at that beauty. 9814. The one with the Apocrypha is 9814A, I believe. And, oh, look at that. I mean, you can't beat it. You know what I should have done, and I wasn't smart enough to do this, but if I really wanted to keep it and give Brother Saint like a nicer Bible down the road, like, when I'm old, like the Cambridge, I really should have my original one, this one right here. I really should have gotten it rebound, but I wasn't using it to preach. The writing was too small, so... Uh-oh. Which box top is the original? Let me see here. I can't tell the difference. Let's see. This one looks newer. All right, we'll go with that one. All right, anyway. So, as I mentioned, even the ribbons are in there. Look at that. Wait a second. One ribbon? Oh, nope, two ribbons. One's missing. Where's the other? Oh, I don't even want to break it in. It's so nice. Oh, there it is. It's a little cockeyed, but it'll even out. So there you have it, folks. The GOAT. That's not a NOAB. I mean, the NOAB 4th edition is my favorite, but this text block is just money. It's like driving a Ferrari. Is it like driving the Ferrari at a Mamarella?